Leverkusen against Wolfsburg, a game of tremendous importance to both sides, but for totally different reasons. Bayer Leverkusen in second place in the table and looking for a Champions League spot. Wolfsburg with Patrick Helmers, he's returning to his former stamping ground and his former coach, Jupp Heynckes. Would he do so with success? Wolfsburg in the green and white, way down near the foot of the table, fifth from bottom. But they had the first telling attack of the game. Cicero back inside. Rita with a great opportunity. The ball, from a Leverkusen point of view, flashing the wrong side of the post. Great work by the Brazilian, and Rita doing well to get something on it. Just short of the midway mark in the first half. Up to then, the sides had been evenly matched, but it was Bender who broke the deadlock. The young man whose twin brother plays for Dortmund, and they're top of the table, putting Leverkusen in the lead with his second goal. Bender only in the side because of the suspension of Arturo Vidal. Bernalio going down, but really not too convincingly. Well, that marked a big change in the game. Leverkusen, from this point on, into the ascendancy. Bender, meanwhile, celebrates, as indeed you would as a 21-year-old. 24 minutes gone, down the left, steams Michel Cadlet, cross into the middle. Bender back to Castro. What a tremendous shot, and a great save too from Diego Bernalio. That one was struck with some venom by Gonzalo Castro. Leverkusen, to the delight of any ice hockey player watching, performing, pressing superbly. Wolfsburg unable to get out of their own half and punished yet again, this time by the star Brazilian Renato Augusto. You cannot give this man so much space. It was Friedrich's bad pass that set up the counter-attack. A lightning burst through the middle from Augusto. He's untroubled. Bernalio goes down, gets a fingertip on it, but can't keep the ball out of the net. Leverkusen, just before the half hour, leading by 2-0, and that was Augusto's 6th of the season. Pierre Littbarski, interim coach for Wolfsburg. He came to Leverkusen with such high hopes after that 2-1 win over Gladbach last week, ending a run of 4 successive defeats. But just before half-time, it was misery again for Wolfsburg. This time, Stefan Kiesling finding the net. Bernalio could not believe it. Back in the side after missing the last 2 games with a back injury. Just look at the sloppy defending. Kier is supposed to be marking Kiesling. Ha! No way! Definitely a mistake by the Danish international. 3-0 for Leverkusen at half-time, with German national team coach Jogi Löw looking on. No Ballack for him to see. Into the second half. 12 minutes have been played already. Hasebe, not a bad effort, but he shot curling wide of that right-hand post of René Adler. Wolfsburg, obviously, with a mountain to climb. Could they possibly get back into the game? Patrick Helmers taken off. He'd had a miserable first half, and substituted he was for Mbokani. 58 minutes gone. Great save from Bernalio. The ball blasted at him by Renato Augusto, who was having an absolutely marvellous evening. Midway through the second half, Gonzalo Castro, Sam, Renato Augusto sprinting into the box. Sam goes for goal himself, but after a mediocre first half, Diego Bernalio was virtually unbeatable in the second half. Great save from Sydney Sam. Bernaldo in superb form, but little to do for Rene Adler. That, though, should have tested the Leverkusen goalkeeper. The best chance of the second half falling to Mbokani, but he blasts the ball over the bar. That was the end of the action. Leverkusen collect 3 points, take a big step towards a Champions League spot. Wolfsburg, they face the battle against relegation.